Evening all, welcome to Fitting Dust. Right, today we are looking at probably a weapon that I've disregarded for a bit too long, and wrongly, because it is actually bleeding awesome. It's the Scrambler Rifle. Basically, it's an Amar kind of variant of the assault rifle, so naturally it's that kind of gun, and it comes in two flavors. Basically, you have your kind of, you know, repeating single shot kind of charged variant, or you can use the one I'm using, but you need level 4 in Scrambler Rifle, which is the Assault Scrambler Rifle, which basically fires very quickly. So in turn, I guess initial thoughts, it's actually pretty good. I never got to the Assault Scrambler Rifle, so I always disregarded it, but it's very good. In fact, I think, to be honest, it's got all of the things that I think I've always wanted in an assault rifle. You know, in a gun, it's good EM, it's anti-EM shield, so it's very good versus shield. Everybody's running Caldarilogy now, so basically this is a good weapon to not to counter, but certainly at least take them on. The sight's very good. It's got your kind of, is that an ACOG scope? I'm from Britain, we don't have guns here, so I'm only going on what I hear from Call of Duty and things like that. But it's got this dot thing sight. It's pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed with it. In terms of what I would recommend if you want to use a Scrambler Rifle, I would say go and get level 4 with it. You probably do want to use this Assault Scrambler Rifle over... Well, no, again, it depends. If you're a good shot, then stick with the charge normal one. And, you know, if you can, go for the Imperial prototype, because that's obviously a very strong kind of anti-suit fit if you're good, good marksman. I'm not. I basically would much rather use some kind of gun that has a lot of the ability to get lots of lead in the air, or in this case lots of light in the air, and I think this is pretty good. And I think, yeah, there you go, look at that. It's very good. In fact, I'm annoyed that it's taken me this long to to use it. This is my second match with it, and we went up against I think some Seraphim dudes. I think these guys are Seraphim, and you know, it was quite surprisingly effective against their prototype suits as well. So, you know, again, I probably would have to give quite a thumbs up to this suit. It probably works best on something like an Amar assault suit. A scout suit is not ideally suited for it, but again, I actually used it with very little problem. It was good. I was very impressed with it. So I think it's worth a look. In terms of maybe the way to use this, it does depend to really which one you use. If you go for the kind of very kind of powerful single shot charged variant, then you're looking to do some form of mid range. With the assault one, it's, as the word says, you probably can get up close and dirty, let's say, with this thing, and you'd probably not be too disadvantaged. If anything, I felt a bit more powerful using this than I did the assault rifle, which is the spotlight. Next time we're going to do the assault rifle. I've been running the AR. I got so sick of people telling me the Flaylock is OP and bloody blue that I just thought, right, let's just show, you know, how good all of the guns are if you're skilled at using them. And I think the Scrambler Rifle, I'm not skilled in using it at all, but already I was going 10 and 1, 10 and 2. You know, I think that's probably my best score is maybe 15 and 3, something like that. So it's not bad. It's good if you've got a good kind of quick ability to aim, and look at instances like this. That's where it's phenomenally powerful. And again, I don't have any proficiency in this. It's just level 4. That's all I've got. As you can see, it's actually quite effective. Good size clip on it as well. And I think in general, I'd probably give it a double thumbs up. I was very pleased with it. I think it's one of these guns that I think, certainly when I tried it, I think I got the level 1 variant, and all guns at level 1 are pretty terrible, except the AR and maybe the shotgun, maybe. But I would say that it's a tricky one, because some of the guns just really, they don't do themselves any favors compared to how good they are at prototype. Core Flaylock is, the Flaylock in general is a good example of that as well. But yeah, things like the Forge gun are good at any level, to be honest. Mainly because they just generally do a lot of damage. Look at that. Isn't that peculiar? Look at that dude. We shot him in half, literally. Anyway, so interesting graphical glitch, or whatever you want to call it. But I think in terms of Scrambler Rifle, I'd say it's worth a go. I think it probably costs you maybe 350k points to get to level 4. If you happen to have that, I think you'll probably find a gun that you would use quite successfully for the rest of your gaming time in Dust. I think it is a good gun. The overheat doesn't seem to be too much of a problem, and I think the ammo certainly seems to be more generous than most. So I think, yeah, it's a good gun. I would heartily recommend it almost. I think we'll do the AR next time, because to me the AR is going to be maybe the yardstick for this Scrambler Rifle. So I think very quick look there, but again I would probably stress this is probably one of those guns that if you've overlooked, now's probably the time to have a look at it, because it certainly seems to be coming into its element. So there we go, hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.